Final. Fight!
This is gonna hurt. That killed. Did I mention Labrys is my main?
No, it's not over yet.
I know it's over. You took your lumps. Accept defeat graciously.
I have nothing. No one at all. If this shitty world won't give me anything, then I'm gonna see it destroyed, no matter what!
Shokin is on his knees. He desperately tries to regain his feet by leaning in on his swords, his face contorted in pain. The dangerous aura I felt from before the battle isn't weakening. On the contrary, it's becoming stronger.
Shokun, do you really think you were alone?
Of course I was. What do you know? I was always...
No, Shokun. You were never alone. There's more in that file. Do you remember why you went into that coma?
How should I know? I took the medicine Ikutsuki gave me, went into a machine, and...
It was an experiment Ikutsuki set up to erase Minazuki-kun.
Dad tried to erase him? Why?
After transplanting the Plume of Dusk, you didn't awaken to a persona. Ikutsuki's plan was already a bust at that point. But after a while, Ikutsuki learned there was another personality in you, inside the Plume of Dusk. That was the change in you. At first, it seems like Ikutsuki was interested in that other you, too. But the new you was different, and wouldn't listen to what Ikutsuki said at all.
I mean, who would at that point?
That other you awakened to a persona, destroyed the test facility, and then tried to kill Ikutsuki.
The test facility is in this world seem to get destroyed like every week.
Huh? Bullshit. That's not true. Why would he try to kill my dad?
You really can't figure it out? Minazuki was trying to protect you.
Huh?
Shokin could only find the connection with other people by hurting them. As a result, that distanced him from everyone. Feeling that the world had rejected him, Shokin chose to destroy the world instead. But Minazuki-kun had supported Shokin through all of this. That other self said he would fight for that boy. Minazuki-kun feels the same way Shokin does. The only way to do anything is through hurting others, but he's doing it to protect
He
Shokin.
was still unstable then and got captured. After that, Ikutsuki tried to erase Minazuki-kun while leaving the persona. Do you get it now, Shokun? It was Minazuki-kun and his... power of a bond that supported you.
That's bullshit. That's not...
Shokin clasped his head in his hands and falls to his knees. His heart hurts. This is Shokun's pain. Shokun's world consisted of being denied by everyone and only one being consisted of being denied by everyone and only being accepted by the one person within him, Minazuki-kun. I mercifully bleh, I mercilessly shattered that, and I'm trying to draw him into our own world, the real world, the world that is nothing but a place of fear to him. I know how difficult it is for him to accept it.
Ha! What's this sob story going on over here?
Well, here we go. General Teddy suddenly appears behind Shokun. Something's not right. Something's not right. I never sensed his presence here before. General Teddy should be a fake version of Teddy, created from shadow. I turn my senses towards him again, but that wrong feeling I sensed when I met him in the classroom has gotten even stronger. I can't put it into words, but it's a very ominous presence.
Aha! Has the stupid brat been beaten? You're disqualified from the P1 climax. Now hurry up and get out of here.
Kagatsuchi.
Kagatsuchi? General Teddy, so you really weren't...
Oh, poor little shut-in Sho-chan. Was Labby-chan mean to you? Are you gonna have to go back to the hospital again? You don't have to worry. Guess what? I'll set you free.
General Teddy, step away from Shokun.
You're the champion of the P1 climax, Labby-chan. Congratulations! Your prize is death.
So what? I face that every week. General Teddy viciously grabs Shokun by the head from behind, effortlessly lifting up with one arm. Suspended in the air, in midair, Shokun's face cringes in pain. What an unimaginable strength.
Ah!
Shokun! Who in the world are you? What are you gonna do with Shokun?
What am I going to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill him. I'll grant this brat what he wants. A world of solitude. But I'll be the only one there. It will be a world all for myself, where only I exist.
And this is why bad guys can't play nice. General Teddy's tone changes, and an ominous and hatred-filled voice reaches my ears, echoing as if reaching me from the very depths of hell. I know this voice. When I was forced to sleep in the laboratory of Yakushima, I had a dream, and in that dream a voice echoed in my head. This voice tempted me to forget everything, to shut myself away in a distorted world that reflected only my desires. It's that same voice.
Tell me, are you...
That's right. This red fog and the brat's power were on loan from me. At least he worked quite well for me.
Wait. So the thing Minazuki-kun was talking about waking at this tower is...
You finally figured it out. Fortunately, the horde of shadows to create a vessel and the persona fragments to control it have been gathered. All that's left is to fuse that brat with the shadows as a base, and then devour the persona fragments to inhabit my new corporeal form.
You could have just ordered takeout, dude.
I pay no heed to others. I am the collective will of those who abandon all connections and strive to live only for themselves. I will incinerate everything. I will murder, trample, and cast you humans down into the depths of despair. My name is Hino Kagatsuchi, one who kills all who live in this world.
Red fog gushes like blood from the body of General Teddy, no, Hino Kagatsuchi, and gets sucked in through Shokun's eyes, ears, and mouth and wounds.
Shokun!
As I try to rush towards them, an empty husk that the empty husk that General Teddy's body has become crumbles into a black lump of a shadow. At the same time, Shokan, or whatever he is now, turns its evil red gaze towards me. This power is immeasurably stronger than Shokun's or Minazuki-kun's. The entire metal body shrieks as I'm twisted in directions that I was never meant to go.
I won't let you die so quickly. You will live to witness my advent, and will be the first sacrifice to my power.
I'll never let you do that. Give Shokun back.
Your nerve astounds me, but I wouldn't be so sure. Your allies are about to be overwhelmed by the flood of shadows. You all fought so long within this red fog, just as I planned, and you are exhausted to your very souls. You have no hope of defeating me now. You were quite useful, puppet. I had directed you with them with the aim of harvesting their personas at first, though.
The other tournament, and this one too. So you were the real one behind these battles.
Yes, I needed a vessel. Had I taken their shadows for my own, their own wills would have made them less obedient than I required.
I learned that in the previous battles. Thus did I prepare this fog and my new scheme to carve away at your personas. Personas are the suppressed strength of heart. Nothing is better suited to suppress the will of shadows than that.
So that's why you made us fight.
I glance towards the crystal floating up above. So that it's the collection of persona fragments that have been carved away from us. And now enough of them have been gathered. This power will be what brings destruction upon this world, the final piece required to create the vessel of for a god.
Now is the time for despair. This new form that you have given me. Behold it!
Nom. I'm sorry, I had to. A low-pitched laugh echoes across the area, and a blast of heat rages from the enormous body that appears. A god that is manifested, using shadows as its vessel. Since I was created to be an anti-shadow weapon, I look on what could be considered my arch nemesis.
This can't be.
A being that could incinerate the world. Its powers are so tremendous that it could perform such an outrageous deed. Its roar makes the air. Shakes the air, and there's a heat like a scorching flame. My sensors show that it has fully manifested. Yeah, so I think I mentioned this before. Kagatsuchi is the god of fire in Japanese mythology. My legs won't move. At this rate, I'll be destroyed by it too. But as I recoil in trepidation, a mysterious voice, unlike those as of normal persona communications, echoed through me.
Labrys, don't give up. We're all cheering you on.
Labrys, leave this place to us. Once this is all over, we'll have a party and celebration. I'm positive you can do this, Labrys. We'll take care of all these shadows.
Don't worry, Labrys. You're not alone.
I closed my eyes and imagined the faces of everyone I met since my awakening. Everyone who had accepted me, everyone who had given me a place to belong. And because everyone is fighting below me right now, I am able to stand here.
This is all on you, Labrys. You promised that you'll come back no matter what.
We won't lose. Labrys, please win this for us.
We're counting on you, Labrys-san. Please protect our world.
All the friends that I met in Inaba, and my companions who trusted me and had to finish the job before me, their voices give me
We'll
strength.
make sure to hold them back here. You can win this, Labrys.
Labrys, we're entrusting this to you. Our thoughts are with you.
Let us handle things here. You have your own role to carry out.
Don't you dare tell us that you're giving up on this now. We'll do our best to give you time.
Labby-chan! Your knight is on your side!
Can we get rid of that one voice, please?
Get a grip, Labrys. We're fighting with you too.
Please win this, Labrys. Sister, we're all waiting for your return. Let's fight this together.
It's okay. They might not be right next to me, but I can still sense them. I won't lose. Everyone is on my side.
Not alone!
Here we go, final battle. Ow. How do I guard against that? Yo-Yo Fate, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? And you followed just in time.
Impossible. The will of a puppet like you. A single will was able to surpass mine.
Hey Beamer, welcome to the stream. How was your day? Oh, you just bought this game today. I hope you enjoy it. Oi, I hope you feel better soon, and Beamer. We just beat the God of Fire.
You can't hear the voices of everybody who's supporting you. You'll never win against us, Hino Kagatsuchi.
I got people on disc, but I never got anywhere. It's a game that takes time, so don't rush through it.
Silence, pest. I will not lose. I am stronger than anything.
Yeah, you should. I personally enjoy it, though the developers have problems.
Impossible. How could I fall to this dream?
Yeah, screw you. Does Persona 4 Golden have the PS2 intro? No. No, it has a completely different intro because it's added it's added new characters. You might be able to find a mod with to add the PS2 intro. I don't know if such a mod exists though. The crumbling corpse disintegrates before me. I can't take another step. All I can do is gaze up at Hino Kagatsuchi's his body as it falls apart into thin air before me.
That was marvelous indeed. These events were truly an ordeal.
Hey Elizabeth, how's it going? The area had filled with silence when the battle ended, but a familiar voice ends it. Well, I would suggest, I would recommend the I would recommend the golden version because it's like the golden version has a lot of new content and on offer, like new social links and that. There's also like a sort of community mechanic that goes on, and you get some neat little. You also get some neat little. Whatchamacallit? You also get some neat little side stories with one of the best side characters in the Persona series. I turned to see a young woman in a blue dress standing nearby.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
Though what you just defeated now was different in form, it appeared to be another embodiment of man's consciousness that wishes for death. And suffice to say, I had my own reason to witness its end.
A reason?
To abolish others also means to abolish oneself. That great power was also an embodiment of a distorted will, given birth by dissatisfaction. If left alone, it would eventually have become a great stagnation, leading to the destruction of the world, even the world within people's hearts.
Yeah, I saw an example on Facebook today on the difference between the PS2 version and the HD version. And of the 10.10.2 remaster, it does look rather weird.
The world within people's hearts. You mean that place I met you the other time?
Indeed. And if that were to happen, it would be a hindrance to my own wish as well.
You have a wish.
It's better in clarity, but there was only one single thing wrong with it. The emotions don't look as good. I can imagine. Like the screenshot I saw was of Titus, and it looked really weird. FF12 remaster is literally perfect though. No reason to play another version. Cool. Elizabeth smiles and quietly closes her eyes. Her expression is gentle, as if thinking of someone precious to her. I was told that Elizabeth had gone on a journey in search of power. What she tells me is always vague, and I don't understand everything she says, but she harbors a wish for someone else. Shout out all games, though, and remastered. Just make it look vanilla and you're good. Well, sometimes updates can work. I argue this mostly when it comes to like when it comes mostly to like old pixelated games, sometimes the fleshed out graphics can look better. People complain when Doom looks different to what it used to in '93. Same with the old Final Fantasies. That's fair. I personally like it to be as true to the original as possible. But I have played the PSP version of Final Fantasy and I love it. The DS remasters of Final Fantasy are so good though. Shout out Luneth. Cool. What kind of person would she think of as precious? Is she also searching for what she can do to help that person? Seeing her softened expression makes me think back on my own wish. Yes, once this is all over, I should go see that girl.
Maybe I'm out of my league here, but I hope your wish comes true soon.
It honors me to hear those words. I wish to express my gratitude to you as well.
By the way, collapsing tower, we should probably get off it.
You mean thank me? Why?
In this turbulence, you showed me an unknown, miraculous power that cannot be attained alone.
Hitting things with an axe.
I firmly believe that power will be a solid guide to the distant journey that I must take. And thus, I thank you from the depths of my heart.
You want to hit things with an axe? You can't use mine, though. This one's an original. Elizabeth bows deeply to me. No, I didn't do anything. I should be the one thanking her.
No, I really didn't.
This place will disappear momentarily. Well, until we meet again someday, Labrys.
Wait, hold on a second.
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask you before I go, just in case. Shall I transport your friends to somewhere safe?
Yes, please. That's right. This tower has already begun to crumble. My friends and I could never get out of here before the place becomes truly dangerous. I hurriedly respond to Elizabeth as politely as possible.
That would be wonderful. Please do.
Very well. Then I shall...
Elizabeth?
Now that I think of it, where would a safe place be?
This place is gonna crumble soon, so anywhere else is fine. Can you hurry, please?
Just teleports us into the middle of the ocean.
Oh, yes, that reminds me. There is one place where there would be no trouble if I were to send such a bizarre group of people there. I will now transport your companions. Well then.
My vision grows hazy as she speaks. That's when I remember something. What about Shokun and Adachi-san? If they're not transported too, they will be killed when the tower collapses.
Hold on, Elizabeth!
Just yeets us out of there. Whether or not she understood my thoughts, Elizabeth smiles at me before everything is blanketed by a bright light. Mission complete. Whew, this mask gets kind of hot. Light fades and the scenery around me is completely different. This location is familiar, and this is the TV world, in the open space where everyone gathered.
Huh? Is this inside the TV? That's right. Where's everyone else? Where's Shokun?
I look over and see Shokun collapsed on the ground a little further away. Thank goodness. That was quite mean of Elizabeth. She only mentioned my companion, so I was worried about what would happen to Shokun. I see. Elizabeth said she would transport my companions. That means she considers Shokun to be one of my companions as well. I don't see Adachi-san anywhere, but this is Elizabeth we're talking about. I'm sure she transported him to someplace else too. Anyway, I worry about how Shokun isn't moving on the from the ground, and I quickly rush to his side.
Shokun!
When I call to him, he slowly stands up, facing away from me. He looks around at himself without a word, then looks down at the ground and quietly mumbles.
Shut up, Scrap. Enough yapping.
I couldn't help it. Not when I knew you were safe.
He's gone full tsundere. I repeat, he's gone full tsundere.
Hey, did you kill that thing?
Huh?
Did you destroy Hino Kagatsuchi? Can't you understand words?
Oh, yeah.
You're strong.
Huh?
God damn it, do I have to say everything to you twice, you piece of junk? Never mind, you stupid toaster.
You can definitely tell, though, that it's like there's a difference to how he's saying that. Before it was with such venom, but now it's much different. He's still yelling at me, but Shokun does seem a little different from how he been before the fight. His voice and expression too. Maybe it's just my imagination. He doesn't seem like he's going to get violent either. So for now, that is.
Shokun, where are you going?
It's none of your business. If you don't shut the hell up, I'm gonna cut you.
But everyone's waiting for you. I'm sure Mitsuru-san and her people are too.
Shut the hell up. I'm not gonna start listening to what anyone wants now. Go back to where you belong.
Shokun!
Hey, Scrap.
Shokun makes as if to leave the place, then stops to talk to me. It seems he's remembered something. I'm actually a little surprised that he's talking to me.
Oh, yes?
Yes. Seriously? Now you can't even speak properly. Oh, man. It's too much.
Shut up, I think it's cute.
You don't have to laugh that much.
Oh, damn it. You really are broken, aren't you? Hey, do you think even now he might be...
Huh?
Never mind. See you later, robot. You better have your damn oil changed or something.
Huh? Oh!
Before I can think of something else to say, Shokun's already getting far away. What should I do? This is inside the TV world, after all. But his posture is much more confident compared to when I first saw him. He has his own future waiting for him now. I'm sure there will be mountains of painful difficulties waiting. There's even the possibility that we might end up facing him again as an enemy. But even then, that's okay. Even though it was only for a short time, I sense a bond between myself and him. If I don't give up, and if I keep wishing for his success, a day may come when we reach an understanding. We are just going to stalk and pester him until he gives in. But I don't get it. But I don't get an oil change during maintenance routine. Yes, Labrys too is a sweet autistic child. Suddenly, several shining figures appear within the room here in the TV world. When the light around them dims, I recognize his familiar faces. My companions, who have finished fighting their own fierce battles, gather one after another.
Huh? What's going on? I thought the fog suddenly lifted.
What's going on with my model?
Labrys, you're okay. Oh, I'm so relieved that I can't stand up.
Okay, I'm going to restart VC Face. This is weird. All right, let's hope that fixes the issue.
Labrys-san, thank you. I believed in you. I knew that you could do it.
I wish you could have seen us, Labby-chan. Shadow Operative Junpei Iori totally nailed it.
Sure you did.
Whoa! What a soft yet stinky landing spot. Oh my! This is inside the TV. Wowee! Yuka-chan, Ken, Kurohara's here too. Is everyone okay?
Are we? This is a normal TV entrance. Oh, it would seem everything has been settled.
Sister, I'm so glad you're okay. Still, I knew you would be able to overcome this. I'm going to have to try harder to keep up with you.
You definitely showed us your resolve back there, Labrys.
You did splendidly. We would have been in danger had you not been with us. You haven't been with the Shadow Operatives for very long, but you've already become our ace in the hole. I'll continue counting on you, Labrys.
Labrys, I sensed everything! It was really amazing!
Labrys! I was so impressed that you beat such an immense enemy all by yourself.
But every Persona protagonist does that.
No, it was thanks to all of you. I only beat him down because you were with me. Thanks, guys.
Another group of shining figures appears. This time it's Yukon's group, appearing along with Fukasan. It seems they were fighting in the shadows, closing in on the tower when they too were suddenly enveloped in light and taken to this place.
Now that was suspenseful. You did an amazing job. We're definitely throwing a celebration party.
That sounds wonderful. We have quite the group here together after all.
Labrys, thank you for all your hard work.
Are you okay, Labrys? Are you hurt anywhere? I mean, you were really amazing!
Thanks, Labrys. The town should return to normal now. It's all thanks to you.
Well, at least until the next big disaster.
Yukon.
I mean, this town's already hit a world record for being struck twice. Had I not come here, everyone in Inaba would have continued leading peaceful lives. Internally, I was afraid to learn that what he truly thought of me. That was when Ken told me that I should go to him myself and find out how he feels. He was right. Just seeing the kindness in Yukon's eyes right now makes me feel like there's no need to hear what he thinks about me in words. The relief of this painful battle coming to an end mixes with the joy of discovering new and true friends. And my happiness proves to be contagious. And before long, we're all talking animatedly with one another. After some time, Mitsuru-san approaches me. Her expression seems rather meek. And when she speaks to me, she seems apologetic.
Labrys, I'm sorry, but I need to hear your report. Where is Minazuki? Were you able to speak with him?
Oh, yes, but only for a little while. But before you all came here, he... Oh.
When I begin my report, Akihiko-san nudges me in the shoulder with his elbow. Huh? As I stand in bewilderment, Mitsuru-san clears her throat.
You know, Labrys, the Shadow Operatives are a formal organization. I am obligated to report about this case to the higher ups.
Right. That's That's why I was saying, before you all came here, Shokun,
Huh? Akihiko-san nudges me in the shoulder even harder this time. Huh? What's going on? Did I say something weird? Ah, sweet autistic child.
You're even more naive than I am. You really are like a child when it comes to these things.
There are just some things you don't want to be honest about at times like this. That's why you just gotta dodge the question. And ow!
That's classic Junpei.
Junpei, don't start teaching Labrys stuff like that. We don't want her becoming more like you.
Ow! What was that for? You're scarier than the shadows.
I didn't ask properly. Shadow Operative Labrys, do you know where Minazuki went?
I'm sorry, I don't know where he went.
Oh.
The moment I answer them, they all sound relieved. For some reason, even Akihiko-san and Mitsuru-san are smiling in a satisfied manner. Could it be they actually want me to say that I didn't know where it went?
I see. Normally we'd have to send someone to track him down, but if you don't know, then there's nothing to be done about it.
Just gonna let him cause chaos all over the place.
I will report this case to our authorities, and the Shadow Operatives will take responsibility for it. All of us.
Mitsuru-san!
I get it now. If Shokun, who is the person behind in such a serious case as this, were to be captured, he would be dealt with severely. And even if Shokun were to meet with Mitsuru and the others right now, he'd surely get angry like he was moments ago, and wouldn't be and it wouldn't be much of a conversation. But if we shadow operatives pursue him ourselves, we'll have tons of opportunities to get Shokun to open up to us. Mitsuru-san and everyone, thank you.
Hey, what are you guys doing? We're gonna leave you behind if you don't hurry up.
The others, who are a bit further away, call out to us. It seems the time for us to part is drawing in close once again. But since we are connected by bonds, we'll be able to see each other anytime we want. We'll just have to be physically distant for a short while.
Are we really getting out from here? I'm feeling really anxious about this. Oh? Are you scared, Junpei? That's pretty lame for a big boy like you.
Don't mind me for going on ahead. Please excuse us.
Everyone from Inaba jumps through the exit TV, one after another, as if they were completely used to it. Mitsuru-san, Aiga, as Akihiko-san, and Fuka-san, who have also experienced this once, go as well.
All right, Koromaru, we should go too.
Well, I guess I better go for it. Here goes.
Come on, Junpei. Hurry up. Come on, get going. Hey, all right already. This is my first time. Put me down now.
Teddy grabs Junpei-san and handles, bear handles him through the TV screen. Junpei-san quickly grows distant. Teddy then beckons me before passing into the TV as well. I place my hand over the TV screen in the now empty plaza. Below this place is the school that I built. Now that I have a place to belong, I doubt I'll ever come here again. Goodbye. It's time I went back with the others. May 6th, early morning. After leaving Junes, we heard that Kikuno had handed the helicopter in the schoolyard at Yasagani High had landed the helicopter in the schoolyard at Yasogami High, so we headed back to the school. It seems that after Kikuna-san risked her life to drop us off at Junes, she was forced to land near the outskirts of town. There, she studied the data for Suji Akutsuki's files and repaired the damaged helicopter, then took off again, and was even able to help the others. Talk about a tough person. This means that we Persona users weren't the only ones fighting. The other reason why we returned to Yasogami High was because we needed to check on the crime scene as members of the Shadow Operatives. We go up to the rooftop and look down on the school now that it has regained its original form.
School. The memories places like this bring back. It's already been 3 years.
I know, right? Time goes by fast when you're living a fulfilling life.
So you have a fulfilling life too, Junpei-san? Can you teach me how to play baseball?
Oh, now you're talking. Our team trains really damn hard. I won't go easy on you. Got it?
That's what I was hoping for. I like sports after all.
By the way, Yukari, are you planning on going back looking like that?
Would everyone please stop talking about my clothes? I mean, you of all people shouldn't be talking, Akihiko-senpai.
She's got you there.
That costume's really cool, though. Wow, feather pink. I'm standing next to a real hero.
There we go. Just be true to yourself, kid. Looking up to superheroes is what's truly childlike.
Still, you're amazing, Yukari-san. You're actually wearing the costume and acting at the same time. Normally, even female ranger characters get played by male actors during the scenes while they're in their costumes.
Huh? Is that for real? No, all those times Where did you hear that?
Ken-kun's a big fan of those kinds of shows. But I guess he isn't all that childish anymore. I suppose it's because it's been 3 years. It might be in poor taste to say this right after what happened here, but I'm still glad we were able to get together again like this.
Yeah, like we were guided here by fate or something. The great hero Junpei and his pals saved the world again.
Right. You probably wouldn't have even made it here if fate hadn't guided you.
Seriously, the way he ended up here is just ridiculous. Maybe we were guided here by fate. We made some new friends too, after all.
Everyone looks to me. I have so many people willing to call me a friend. It's a little embarrassing, but I can't help but smile.
Most of all, I'm happy that I met my sister. I was able to meet you-san and the others as well. Thank you, sister.
Nah, I'm thankful for everybody else. Without you, I'd have never woken up and stayed in that box forever. I'd just be a machine that hurts people. But you all accepted me for who I am and gave me a place to belong.
That's right. I have to repay everyone for all they've done for me. To Mitsuru-san and her companions for giving me this place. To everyone who made me realize that I'm never alone.
It's me.
Milady, the preparations have been made. But are you sure about this?
Yes, I'll be right there.
Again, where is the spin-off game featuring Kikuno? Answer me that, Atlas.
Huh? Where you going, Mitsuru-san?
Hey! Mitsuru-senpai, don't tell me you're going back before us.
Well, I'm sorry. There are many things that need to be taken care of.
I knew it. I'll have you know that we all put aside our jobs and other affairs to come here. You're gonna spend some time with us, like it or not.
I do feel bad about causing you all trouble, but I guess, can't you persuade Yukari?
No, I refuse that order. This is a situation with consequences that affect our team's morale.
We're forcing you to take a day off.
Give it up, Mitsuru. Don't worry about figuring everything out right now. I'll make sure things with those public safety jerks get settled.
What? There's some guys hassling you. Let me come with you. I'll tell him everything about how Mitsuru-san did her best to help.
I'll tell them with my axe.
Please don't. Things will only get more complicated if you two get involved. Very well. I suppose I can forget about my duties for one day and enjoy some time off.
That's what I'm talking about. You look so happy, Yukari-chan. It's been a while since I've seen you smile so much. Huh? You think so? Do I really not smile normally?
Well, you always seem so angry, Yuka-tan.
That's because you're always making me angry.
Hey, time out, Yuka-tan. You could really hurt me with that thing.
Our laughter echoes from the rooftops, where the bright morning sunrise shines down upon us. As the lively conversation continues, I quietly place my hand on my chest. What's here right now connects me to that place and connects me to everyone. May this warmth I feel spread to everyone else and to him as well.